Certainly something you can do any Monday night is go see a movie. But if mainstream films just don't do it for you and repertoire cinema isn't alternative enough, you might want to check out Reg Hartt's Cineforum. 6 days a week, including Mondays, Reg screens classics, underground, and counterculture films in the front room of his house.
I never in a million years thought I'd be inviting people I don't know into my house, but it's a very exciting thing. Actually, you meet a lot of interesting people. The nature of the programs acts as a filter. You don't pull people out who are people you don't want.
Regular movies include Nosferatu, the Sex and Violence Cartoon Festival, and silent films like Metropolis, put to a more modern score. And many are preceded with a lecture from Reg himself.
That sets a frame on the film, you understand? It sets puts a box on it so that you can view it in light of what he's said. And then when you do that, that raises questions. So either people walk away talking to each other, or we go into the backyard, or we come and sit here and all talk to each other. And I think that that's the most important part of what he does.
Stumbled in here last year. I saw the Cartoon Fest. I didn't have enough money to stay over for Dali, and I told Reg. I asked him if it was included. He said no, and he let me stay over for free. And the people who were living here at the time invited me in the back for coffee. I chatted for another hour and a half, and came back just about every week.
Although he may show movies loved by film students, Reg himself is no fan of traditional education. Do you have a background in film, or where did your interest in
the motion picture industry in the day when first-run theaters set 5,000 people and movies cost $2 a seat first run, which would be about $200 a seat today, had no formal training in film. The people who are making movies today have formal training in film. Theaters barely seat 500. The $10 or whatever you pay for a movie today is equivalent to the 5 cents people used to pay back in 1906. The movies have gone downhill in a big way. The worst thing in the world is going to school. I encourage people to stay the hell out of school.
So I take it you've been a lifelong fan of films, though?
Not really. I find most films boring. I read a lot.
If you're the type of person who reads a lot of what's posted on the street, chances are you've noticed Cineforum's flyers. The black and white ads are ubiquitous in downtown Toronto and have even shown up on the cover of a comic book.
The artist was in Toronto for a signing, and he saw an exhibition of my flyers on the street. He liked them, so he photographed it, and he told me he'd been waiting for a chance to use it in a display. He changed the names on everything but my work so that, I don't know why, just some little quirk, he decided to incorporate my name in the poster, which is pretty impressive. It means I exist in the universe of Spider-Man and the Fantastic Four and Iron Man and all the rest of those characters, so it's quite a compliment, actually. I'm right up there with Spider-Man.
Well, I have to admit that ever since I moved to Toronto over 10 years ago, I've been seeing these flyers everywhere. And tonight, my curiosity has been fulfilled. If you're not afraid of opinions and you want to see some old films in a new light, Cineforum could be the place for you. For 52 Mondays, I'm June Morrow.